The key issue which we're dealing with in the laboratory is finding ways to produce and study rare isotopes. Rare isotopes are species of atomic nuclei which normally don't exist on Earth because they only live for a very short second, sometimes less than 1/100th of a second. But they nevertheless play a very important role in the evolution of the universe, how stars are cooking up the elements of which the Earth is made. So they are a key issue in understanding the basic properties of matter in the universe. If you look at the history, how mankind and science evolved, you always find that at the beginning, most of the time at least, there were some curious scientists who just wanted to understand how nature works. And then once they unraveled the laws of nature, or you can call it facetiously the secrets of nature, then of course they could think about applications, or other people could think about applications. There are many applications in nuclear physics. Nuclear medicine is a huge business in treating cancer. Energy, nuclear energy is a very important aspect, especially since nuclear energy does not create greenhouse gases, so it is becoming more and more important as we're realizing we're heating our planet with too much carbon dioxide emissions. What is important is that we're doing something which is unique and world-class. Okay, that resonates with me well. If you talk about scientific enterprise, there is a relentless endeavor to be the best in virtually anything we want to do. Okay, and mediocrity is not tolerated. I ask a lot from my collaborators and from my colleagues. Okay, we're pushing the envelope extremely hard. Okay, and people are working very hard. They're applying themselves very, very hard. In general, it is very painstaking, sometimes tedious, and sometimes you're sort of stressing your mind to the limits of what you can actually do. Yet, at the same time, when hundreds of scientists are doing this, some of the discoveries will be forgotten, some of them will be archived, and some of them will be breakthroughs. Before you start the process, you really don't know it. Otherwise, everybody would just focus on the breakthroughs. When I came to Michigan State University, I wanted to give it a trial. I really didn't know how well it would work out. In terms of the science, I told the director that I probably will be done within 4 years of all of what I could think about doing at the facility. That was 33 years ago. I thought that things could happen much, much faster than they really do in life. I always feel we're driven by the sense of discovery. A lot of things which are difficult, which you try to undertake, if you would have known all the difficulties that lie ahead, you probably wouldn't have dared to take them on. I always tell people it's a lot of fun what we're doing. And I never tell them about all the sleepless nights which you're suffering through when you agonize whether your decisions are right, whether you're pushing your people too hard, whether you're taking undue risks. You don't know whether you're successful. The art of moving things forward is realizing what you can do and not going so far that at the end you will fail and not do anything. The work will stand on its own. I think a lot of this will enter the textbooks. Perhaps the people who did the work will not be remembered for long, but the facts and the knowledge we created, I think that will go into the textbooks of mankind. Somebody asked me a different question. Are you satisfied? And I said, that is a question which is really not in my vocabulary very much. What is much more important, I'm always asking, what's the next step? Okay, and when I've done that step, actually sometimes I get depressed because it's done. Okay, what's there to do? So you have to think about, what else can we do? Okay, so you always have to be pushing the envelope. And I sure hope that I continue to do this until I say, all right, I've done enough, okay, and then I will disappear in the sunset and do my own things in my private life, which nobody has to worry about then anymore.